All right, guys, it's Bad Influence back at it. I am here at Icon. It's about 40 minutes away from Atlanta, a gym in Cummings, and it's 24-hour access. They will be opening August 2nd. So, y'all be ready for that. It's about to be a game changer in Atlanta. My boy's about to give you a tour, so check it out. Right, he's going to give us a tour
Yep, of course.
at Icon.
Welcome to Icon. So essentially, it is the newest and nicest gym that you'll probably find. What kind of gyms are you guys going to? Awesome, I see. All right, it's not exactly the same. Everything's a little new here. Feel free to come with me down here. So over here, we have a couple machines, really unique ones and popular. You love to see them. So we have, of course, the leg presses. All of these are leg pressing related machines. We have leg presses. We also have a pendulum squat, something very popular. Pivot squats down there, and a couple more hack squats right here. Things that you don't usually see. They're the best versions as well. As you'll come to see, we have these cast iron plates. All of them are brand new. They're super nice, so they make that great sound, and they feel really good. Rubber plates, they lose density. So over time, they can be up to 2 pounds off. That's not fun. We don't want miscalculated plates. Nobody likes it when a plate doesn't weigh the right weight. So these, they feel real and they feel great. Over here we have the bathrooms. They're right around that corner. Right now they're a little under construction. It's fine. They're the last thing that we're going to pretty up. We will not have showers or sauna. For some people, it's a big deal. We just don't have it because we couldn't do it for liability, safety. You know, we don't want people slipping and falling, or like being boiled alive in the sauna. We want everyone to be safe. It's 24 hours, so at like 2 in the morning, someone slips, not cool. We want them to be happy and alive. We can move down here.
Look at the lights. Look at the lighting. I can't wait to use this pendulum squat. I haven't seen a gym with it that I go to.
Over here, we have a couple of machines. Shoulder presses. I'm sure you've all seen it before. But what you'll notice whenever you're going through this is when you see one machine, you'll always see more than one just like it, but never the same. Something we like is the fact that we have variability.
Is it the same brand?
Yes. Almost every single one in here is going to be War Strength.
Okay.
We have a few that are different. The reason they're different is just because we needed heavier machines. Some machines weren't heavy enough. We just didn't cut it, so we got a different brand. But they're trusted and quality brands that you've probably seen before. We love the options, so always it's going to be a little different on every machine. We also have unique machines like the standing chest press, things you don't usually see, things you'll love to see though because it's super popular. You see them online all the time. That's not even a plate, wow. But it feels great. The movements are awesome. Whenever you're ready to rack it, you press it here. But we always have the unique machines you see online, but you never see them in person, you know? Like these. I call them the Christmas trees just because, but they're more of a dumbbell Smith machine because it does the same dumbbell motion, you know, but in a Smith machine stability. So it gives you that nice slide and also control. So you have the safety of it. We have a decline and flat, and then we also have an incline and shoulder press version. They go up and down. On this side, you'll come to notice that we have rowing machines starting here, going all the way down this section. All of them are just pulling related. So we have a row, lat pull down, whatever it is, it's going to be on this side. On this side right here, we have everything pushing related. So you're going to have any kind of shoulder press, chest press, thing like that. It's going to be going all the way down.
All push on this side.
Yep.
All pull on this side.
So it's kind of organized. If you want a push-pull day, you'll always have that option. Right here, we have a very unique lat pull down because it gives you absolute freedom. It swings around, it goes wherever you want it. So whenever you want to do any kind of variation, you'll always have the option. We always have options. On this wall, going all the way down, we have our cardio machines. We have about 10 treadmills and then 4 Stairmasters, 3 bikes. One of them's on the turf. And then we also have 1 single elliptical. We only have 1. I wish we had more, but at the same time, I also don't like them because usually there's like 30 of them. I don't know if you've seen it, but they're never used. No one ever uses them. The treadmills, though, I'm very happy we have at least 10. We have other unique machines like this scissor pull down. It's just things you never see ever. They're so rare, but they're also so unique. And that's the thing. We're not getting stupid machines or silly machines that don't work. All of these actually do the movements very well. So if it's a pull down machine, it's going to work certain muscle groups the best you possibly can. Like this, we have a couple of these. I think we have 2 or 3 push down machines. These are nice because you can sit forwards or backwards, but you never see them. They're super popular. And if you do see them, it's like a crappy weight stack. You know, whenever you load them, it's a dumb weight stack. The handles are small or narrow. One guy was telling me how narrow one of his machines were. It was just bad. The grips were slippery because it was plastic. This is always going to be high quality and brand new. Now we have the Cybex machines, of course. Why do we have white machines in a red gym? Because they're heavier. It's a little silly because they're white, but the War Strength version just wasn't heavy enough. We needed heavier, and this is what cuts it. This makes the cut, and it's so much better. Down this little section, we have things like kickbacks and hamstring curls over there, hip abduction here. The hip abductors are super nice because we have 6 of them, and all of them are different versions. Of course, we have your standard ones here, but we also have unique ones like a side kick one and also standing. We have a standing hip thrust, or it's not hip thrust, leg curl, I'm so sorry. And then right here, we have another blue machine. Why is it blue? Because it's heavier. We need heavier machines. This one is about 250 pounds. This one is 198. One guy complained, so now we had to get a heavier one. So for whoever wants to use it, it's always going to be there as an option. But besides that, we have about 5 pec fly machines. Over here, we have something that is super popular, the lat raise machines or shoulder raises. Super nice because you rarely find these anywhere, ever.
Can't even use that.
They don't exist. These used to be made back in like 2002. And then someone, aka War Strength, they saw them, said, these are awesome. They basically copied the design and brought them back. It's a 2-in-1, so technically we have 6 machines, but if you don't count this as 2, it's 5. Over here, in the dark area, it should be light. I don't know why these lights aren't on. It's driving me nuts. But we have all of our benches, and of course, back there, all of our dumbbells. We have dumbbells from 5 pounds all the way up to 130 over there. We have about 3 pairs of dumbbells per, going up from 5 pounds all the way to 75. After that, it goes to 2 pairs. And then from there, we have 1 pair from 100 pounds to 130. These benches are also super stable, so they don't shake like a lot of benches do. Most of them wobble and shake. I know you've had that as an issue. It's not fun. It's irritating, and it feels broken almost. These ones are a lot sturdier, except a single bolt, which I'm supposed to tighten. Oh, this one's good. Oh, no, it's not. Right here, I'm supposed to fix that bolt. I found out that was an issue. It kind of is driving me nuts now. We have a couple of incline presses over here. The reason why this one's missing its bench is simply because it was broken. We're replacing it. When we open, it'll all be fixed. Right here, these bars are all brand new Ohio Power Bars. I encourage you to feel them just because the knurling is fresh. It is super grippy. You will always have brand new, fresh grip, no matter where you are. And then we also have deadlift bars and squat bars.
That makes a difference.
It makes a big difference.
This is my area right here. Competition racks, deadlift platform.
Over here is kind of our powerlifting-esque section. First, we have the combo racks. I don't know if you've seen these before, but we have 2 versions, the Rogue and the TSS. What they do is they are both squat racks, and they are also a bench. So essentially, if you want to bench on it and then go to squat, you can do that, or vice versa. They also are just quality of life changes, like the height adjustment, super variable height. They go up and down, so if you're 6'7", that's a joke, or 4 foot nothing, then there you go. They also have safeties, so if you're benching, you will not crush yourself. Whenever benching, you always have something to stop the bar from killing you. We don't want to die. Over here, you can see the benches are extra grippy. The grip is absolutely fresh and new and much wider bench. So unlike some gyms, you'll usually slip on the benches. These, you will not be slipping. Also, you know when you have a friend who's a bit taller or shorter than you, and you want to adjust the height, but you have to take all the plates off to adjust it? You don't have to do that anymore. You have this, you put it under. With our brand new clips, the weights won't slide off. You pick it up, and voila. Look at that. You can lift it, pick the next pin up, set it down. Now you've changed the rack height, just like that. When you want to put it back to the original height, you can drop it down. It's super easy. I love them dearly just because they're super easy to use. And if you have a friend, you can always change the height right in the middle of the session. No weight change. Here are our kilo plates. We have a couple trees of them. Three trees of kilo plates. These are a lot more exact. I don't know if you've seen them before, but on the back you will see it says IPF and Rogue. These are calibrated plates, so they are exactly what they say they are. They will always be exactly what they say they are. They're a little different and a bit heavier because it's in kilograms. You know, 25 kilograms isn't 45 pounds, that's 55 pounds. We're also always going to have chalk, as you can see. We'll have chalk bowls at every tree. We provide it and clean it because everyone loves chalk. You know, you need extra grip sometimes. It's just how it is. And of course, now we have our deadlift platforms. We have 4 platforms total, with each having their own deadlift jack. I love them dearly just because they're so easy and make deadlifting so much better. Going down here, we have all of our turf area. We have about 3,000 square feet total. Plenty of room to do any kind of activity you want. It doesn't matter. On that wall, you'll see we have all of our squat racks. We have 8 total squat racks there with 2 Smith machines all the way at the end. The squat racks in total, I believe, are 17, including those combo racks. So there's never an excuse to miss a leg day. And over here, you'll see.
Leg day, guys.
Exactly. It's funny. It's probably one of my favorite jokes because people love to come here for every machine, but never to do any squatting or anything like that. Right here, we have a very unique machine, a forearm curl.
Oh,
not on this side. You're supposed to stand on this side. But it's super nice because whenever you want to use it, it'll be here instead of grabbing a dumbbell or anything like that. It feels wonderful, and it's just never found anywhere. You know, you look everywhere for this. There's no gym that within an hour or 2 hours of here that has this. It's super rare. I think one gym does. It's called Madhouse. I don't know if you've heard of it.
The whole different breed.
Whole different breed. They have brand new stuff, and that's different. But, well, not brand new. They have a lot of old stuff.
Yeah, it's like a...
he's a collector.
Yep.
So he loves collecting his stuff. It's a bit dirty, but, you know, it's part of it. You know, what are you going to do? It's huge. We have our bumper plates. So we have 45 pounds, 25 pounds, and 15 pounds. All of them are composite plates. They're not plastic, or they're kind of plastic, not rubber. So essentially, they won't lose their mass over time. They will stay exactly the same weight, unless something chips off of it, which it shouldn't. We have a couple more unique machines and sleds. So if you want to use a sled, do some kind of high rocks activity or CrossFit here, you can. Right here, we have a calf pressing machine.
Make sure you don't skip your calves, little guys.
Super rare, too, because you never see these ever. Essentially, it's just a seated calf press, kind of like a leg press, but it's already set up for only calves. If you want to use it as a leg press, go ahead, but the range of motion is not that good. Over here, we have a decline chest press. Super nice. It's a little wide. It doesn't go narrow, so when you press up, it will stay wide. We have our kettlebells. Decline. We have 62 pounds, 28 kilograms is our heaviest.
Ooh.
And then 9 pounds, 4 kilograms is our lightest.
That's it right here.
Right here, we have something that is super popular, but no one ever uses. We have our hyperextension machines. I believe we have 3. 1, 2, 3. This one is your rear leg hyperextension. This is your upper body hyperextension. And then that's another upper body one, but it's the worst of the 3 in my opinion. These are really nice, especially for your lower back and also your glutes. It is the best way to get your glutes working, in my opinion. Better than hip thrusts. Of course, we have our 2 Smith machines right here. Both brand new. I just replaced the cables myself from what they originally were to a much better brand. Over here, we have our cable machines. As you'll see, we have 28 cables available. Or not 28, 22 total, I believe. I could be wrong on that count, but I believe it's 22. We're also going to have plenty of attachments like mag grip and such, but we'll also have the popular attachments like this, spiral strength. This is the stuff that most gyms don't want to buy just because it's expensive, they break, and they get stolen. But we'll buy them because we love them for you. Everyone needs to have those unique attachments because they work. That's why they're super expensive. Real quick, coming over here.
Posing room?
This is our posing room.
Okay.
I'm super excited for the posing room. As you can see, we actually have two. One's next door. It's a bit smaller, but the lighting's better in there. We're a very camera-friendly gym, so when you walk around, you'll see people with tripods and cameras and actual cameras walking around. Some people have asked, can I bring a whole crew in? I said no. Because some of them asked if they could have like 3-person teams come with them. We don't want that because it gets obnoxious at a point. But you want a tripod, you want a camera, bring it in, feel free to. We're not going to bash you for it. We love it. What we don't love is people being rude about it. So don't be rude about it. Don't point it in people's faces who don't want it. Don't sit here and bash them over if somebody has a tripod. Respect it and respect them. Hopefully they'll respect you. If they don't, we will not have them in here for long. As you can see in here, you're welcome to close the door whenever you want. If you want to strip in here, you can. Just do not be gross because we have to mention that. It is a posing room and it is not any other kind of room.
Do you have any questions about that?
Oh. Over here is my favorite section, the hip thrust section. We have hip thrust bar stations. So essentially it takes out the setup. If you want to drag a bench and all that, you don't have to do that anymore. Now, you just lay down, load the weight, and get to hip thrusting. We have 2 machines as well if you don't like the stations and the barbells. These machines are a laying and a seated hip thrust. I believe the seated to be better in my opinion just because the top squeeze feels amazing. And then we also have these 2 wonderful machines, a belt squat and also a single leg press. I saved the best for last because the belt squat's amazing and the single leg press is also amazing. Did you have a question?
Yeah. Do you have any machines to do like bar dips or pull-ups?
Yes, absolutely. So we have assisted and non-assisted. Non-assisted?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So if you look right there, you'll see our dip bar. And then we also have a little bit further down, a pull-up bar. We don't have a straight bar.
Okay.
I know a couple people are asking. But we also have plenty of other places to do pull-ups all around on either the squat racks or on the cable machines. And then we also have that one station right there to do dips, leg raises, and your lat raises, or sorry, pull-ups. Any other questions? Awesome. I do believe that was all. So I'll just explain the memberships really quick. First, we have 2 options. We have month to month, and then we have the full year. Month to month is cancel whenever you want. It's per month, $60. And then the full year is essentially saying, I'm committing to a year. You don't have to pay it all in one go. You pay it per month. This is $50 per month. You're saving about 20%. It's 17 point something, but it's going to be $120 in the long run. We currently have a pre-sale. The pre-sale is going to be waiving your enrollment fee. That will be $50 saved. So instead of doing the enrollment fee, we're just going to ask you to pay your first month and your second month when it comes to the month to month. So you're just prepaying those first 2 months and you won't get charged till October. You will be paying both those 2 months today. And then for the full year, we're just going to have you pay your first month and your last month. So when the last month, month 12, comes around, you won't be charged and you won't notice it at all. Does that make sense? Awesome. Do we have any other questions?
Can you just pay for the first 2 months and cancel?
Absolutely.
After
You can pay for the first 2 months and immediately cancel, and your gym membership, you just will lose access once your gym membership ends. We won't renew or anything unless you ask, of course. But if you do sign up today, you get that pre-sale deal, which is something major for a lot of people because it's $50. But once you walk out, it is no longer valid. Besides that, any other questions?
Can you bring a guest?
So we have guest passes. The guest passes are the same deal online. You go on the website, you fill out the information for it, you pay for it on the website. They download the app to enter the building, which is Gym Master. And then when they're in the building, you go ahead, they can just clock in whenever they want. They could click open the door, get in on their own. The day pass is $20, the week pass is $50, and then the month pass is $90.
Oh, nice. A month pass.
Yep, exactly. For those who are out of town or just want to visit, it's what we have for you. Any other questions? We don't. But we might. If you go to the front, my manager's up there. Could help you out. But otherwise, I don't believe so. Oh,
Can I start on the online website?
can you sign up on the website?
Yeah.
So you can pay everything online, but if you walk out, you have to be here physically for that pre-sale deal. Yep. Any other questions? No?
Nope. Sounds good. What was your name?
My name's Lucas.
Lucas. Nice to meet
Yep.
you.
It was phenomenal meeting you. I hope
Thanks
you
for the
all
tour.
have a wonderful day. If you want to walk around, take photos, videos, feel free to, and have a wonderful day.
I appreciate it.
Of
Don't
course.
forget to like, comment, and subscribe.